until my well runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby,
Hey Snickerdoodles, it's me Keisha, and I'm here with this week's All Tea All Shade Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 12 Episode 8 recap. If you guys have not joined me over on Patreon, y'all are missing out. I am doing live reaction videos to Fight Night on Peacock and Season 8 of Selling Sunset. The link to my Patreon is down below in the description box. Join so y'all can join into the fun, all right? Plus you get all of my recaps early and with all of the cuss words, okay? But in tonight's episode, we begin with Yandy and Rasheeda meeting up to have tea, and Yandy wants to know if Jasmine is trying to expose Kirk or hurt Rasheeda. And Yandy getting on my nerves this season. She really honestly is, because obviously she's trying to expose Kirk. If you would take your own emotions out of the equation and allow the girl just to speak and hear exactly what she's saying, maybe then you would get some clarity on everything. But you so quick to just jump and start berating her instead of looking at the culprit in the situation, which is Kirk, okay? So Rasheeda said that she made Kirk sleep elsewhere in the house. She didn't want to be near him. And at this point, Rasheeda wants to have a conversation with Jasmine with all of them present so she can find out exactly really what's going on. Then after that, we see Ashley and little Zane, and they're swinging on some swings, child. And they talk about his baby mama and one of her kids allegedly being his. Zane keeps on saying it's not his son or whatever. But his wife, Ashley, literally just recently found out that the little boy has Lil Zane's last name. Like, how you just not finding something like this out? And I'm like, girl, how are you letting somebody who is swinging on a swing next to you, whose feet can't even touch the ground, take you through all of this foolishness? Like, girl, y'all don't even look right together. You look like you could be his mama versus his wife. This is just ridiculous and stupid. Like, how have you gone 7-8 years and don't even know that this little boy got your husband's last name? What is going on over there? This is absolutely stupid and ridiculous. Then Ashley says that his parents side with the baby mama because she talks to them more, and I guess she's closer to his parents or whatever. And I'm like, what? This is the ghetto. This is the ghetto. So Zane says that he's going to invite his family over so they can all, pull together as a family and spend time with each other. And I guess so she can, build some type of rapport with his family. Like, girl, leave this situation and let that man be with his baby mama. Because I don't know what else you want from the equation. Obviously, you're the odd man out. Obviously, Michelle, the baby mama, has staked her claim. She got the family on her side. Hell, she even got Zane on her side because he's still obviously fucking her. So, girl, see your way out of this because this is ridiculous, all right? Kirk in his confessional says that the reason why he deleted his text thread between him and Jasmine is that if you get into it with him or argue with him, getting on his nerves via text or whatever, he's gonna delete the entire text thread. Girl, that don't even make sense. It does not make sense at all. The reason why you deleted the text thread is because you was up to some bullshit, okay? Girl, this whole storyline is just such ridiculousness. I just cannot, okay? Thomas, he ain't gonna let nobody destroy his peace. Y'all are destroying my peace with this storyline. How about that? So Kirk and Rasheeda talk, and Kirk tells her that Jasmine even went as far as attacking Yandy's marriage, talking about Mendices be coming down to her bar. He basically said it in a way that it made Rasheeda think that Jasmine was trying to insinuate that Mendices, I guess, was trying to get on her or whatever. So here go Rasheeda talking about, well, she messed with people's husbands and this, that, and the third. And I'm just looking at Rasheeda like, you look like Tweety Bird for real now, because you are a bird brain bitch. Okay. You and your husband are absolutely clueless. All right. So she tells him that she wants all of them to sit down and have a conversation about everything that's been going on. Carly is engaged to that little boy that could literally be her son, and talking about they doing IVF. She want to have a baby. Mind you, she has one daughter who's near 30, if not 30, just had a grandbaby. Girl, we gonna see if this last child, but this is, to me, this is like statutory grape. Because how is this even legal that this old ass woman is dating this child? Literally. Okay. So Amy tells Yandy that she's talking to Scrappy. And I'm like, ew. Where did that come from? Mind you, they're both at Carly's single release where she's announced that she's engaged to that little boy. So Yandy is like, well, girl, you need to have a conversation with him because he is in love with Erica. You know, they working on things, this, that, and the third. And Amy was like, well, you know, he said he's single. I'm single. You know, he was flirting with me in the DMs and I would respond. And then I really got to responding back, this, that, and the third. But I'm looking at Amy like, girl, you're being a hypocrite. You sitting up here talking about Bambi, talking to somebody that you used to date 12 years a slave ago, and how she at least owed you a conversation because y'all was cool. But now you're talking to her ex-husband. That's a whole different scenario versus you dating somebody 12 years ago and now this girl is dating him now. Like, that was just somebody you dated, literally. And this is this girl's ex-husband. That's trifling. And I expected more out of Amy. Like, you really showing a different side of yourself, and your slip is showing, and I'm not liking it. It's looking dingy. And then on top of that, you was just at Mama D event, kikiing with Erica and her mama, you and your mama, you know, kikiing with them. Like, now you could be considered wrong because you and Erica cool. You and Erica was just vibing and kicking it, calling Jasmine mistresses and this, that, and the third together. But now you sitting up here talking about you talking to Scrappy, knowing their history. Like, come on, Amy. You sound and look crazy, and I'm so disappointed in you. Like, girl, get somewhere and sit down because you look and sound stupid. Yandy ends up telling Carly, you know, to slow down. Like, girl, you was just engaged to somebody else 2 minutes ago. Then before that, you was engaged to somebody. And Carly says that Bambi want T-Love and that she want all her men. And I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? What? Like, Carly, if you and your wrinkled neck gonna get somewhere and have several, like, now you reaching. Like, you're really reaching at this point and just want to have a problem with Bambi. Like, this is stupid. It's really stupid and a reach. So it's the day of Lil Zane barbecue, and Amy comes to show Ashley some support because, you know, she doesn't have any family or anything there. So they're all sitting down. Lil Zane's parents, and I believe his sister was there. It's Amy, it's Ashley, and it's Lil Zane. And Ashley, right off rip, confronts the family, the parents, on the Michelle situation and how they all like to keep secrets and pretend like things are not happening. And she says, you know, like, come on, let's talk about the elephant in the room about Michelle and this little boy, right? And so Lil Zane mama says 100% she believes that the grandbaby is hers. And Zane was like, well, I'm telling you, it's not my son. I'm telling y'all, I'm 99% sure this is not my son. But I actually looking like, oh, so you believe this is your grandson, you know, because once again, they've never had this conversation after 7-8 years of this little boy being on this earth. So she's shocked that his mama basically is saying that the boy is hers, and it's obvious that the grandmama loved the child or whatever. So Zane mama says that the reason why they've never spoken about this is because Ashley never brought it up. And so Ashley's heard about that and angry and everything. And the mama goes on to say that she named the little boy. So she was like, what? You named him? And she looking at Lil Zane like, are you kidding me? And he was like, yo, I just found out that right here, right now myself. Like, what is going on? So Michelle obviously at this point still refuses to get a DNA test. She keeps on putting it off, So what are they supposed to do if the mama won't, do it? Only thing that I can think of is they would have to go to court. So Ashley was like, to Lil Zane's father, Pops always told me you knew what you signed up for. And his mama was like, there you go. So she was like, what exactly did I sign up for? Well, girl, obviously they telling you that you signed up to be married to a hoe. Like, nobody needs to tell you that for you to get it. So the mama then says that when they first met Ashley, that Michelle was also down in Atlanta at the same time. And so Lil Zane was like, mama, you lying. And she was like, she was her, this, that, and this third. Ashley was like, you're a liar, getting in his face. And then she stormed off mad and crying. But my thing with Ashley is you raising your voice and getting mad at his mama and them, right? And of course, your feelings can be hurt if they know certain things and have not, divulged these things to you. But girl, that's not their place. That's your husband's place. They don't need to be getting involved in y'all marriage. All right. And you know what type of man you married, and you decided to stick around. So all that yelling and hooping and hollering at his parents and being upset with them is a mute point at this existence. Like, girl, be mad at him, be mad at yourself for allowing yourself to be placed in this predicament. But I didn't really feel the way she was talking to his mama and them. Your mama ain't the one, his mama ain't the one that had sex with this girl and allegedly had a baby. He did, and you know about it, and you stuck around. So shut up, please. So after that, at the end of the episode, Kirk and Rasheeda finally meet up with Jasmine. And Rasheeda was like, why are we here? Like, well, let's talk about everything. And Jasmine was like, he lied on me saying I come to the door naked. So I was like, you want to allow me? I'm going to tell your truth. None of this would have happened if he wouldn't have been lying on me, this, that, and the third. So Jasmine then shows the text message. Rasheeda reads it out loud and everything. Kirk over there stuttering and everything, making excuses and all this type of stuff, looking at the galaxies and the stars and the moon and looking everywhere but at his wife and Jasmine. And Rasheeda was then like, Kirk, let me talk to her one-on-one. So Kirk walks off and leaves them alone. And Rasheeda, I forgot what Rasheeda said, but whatever she said, Jasmine was like, I feel like we need to have an open line of communication, because obvious it's not working with he and I speaking, so I think that it'd be better if me and you spoke on things and handled, certain situations. And Rasheeda had the nerve to get mad, telling you think that I want to have a conversation with you when you just told me my husband trying to fuck you? Well, girl, don't be mad at me. Be mad at that nigga. You with him, that's your husband. So if I'm trying to tell you I want to have a open line of communication with you versus your husband, so things like this cannot happen in the future, how you mad at me? Like, I understand I cheated with your husband back in the day. 1000% wrong for that. But it's been 10 years, my love. Like, you stayed with him. What more do you want me to do? Obviously I'm not him now. Your band's still trying to fuck me. You ain't going nowhere. So, hey, why not have an open line of communication with me versus your husband having a line of communication with me? Rasheeda gets mad and storms off. She gets into production's car instead of leaving with Kirk. And Kirk is, trying to figure out why she mad and this, that, and the third. And Rasheeda going off on him, saying he acting like a bitch and calling him. And she was like, you know what, I'm tired, I'm done. And he ends up leaving off in his Tonka truck, child. And she was like, it's obvious that it's true, because I just seen the text message. Meanwhile, Kirk is denying it, saying that it's not true and all of this stuff. And I'm just like, get these people off my screen. I'm ready for this season to be over, because if this was like, I keep on reiterating, whether it's true or a lie, Rasheeda is the dumb in this situation. It makes her look absolutely ridiculous, whether it's true or not, whether it's a real storyline or a fake one. Rasheeda is the biggest loser out of all of this. Overall though, I'm gonna give the episode, even though they're getting on my nerves, I'm gonna give it a B+. Y'all let me know how y'all felt about everything down below in the comment section. Can't wait to read your comments. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.